Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Talking with the Dad. We have some breaking news here, a special Saturday evening episode here. We don't usually do these, we usually kind of stick to Monday through Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, we believe from reports,
can't validate,
the leader of North Korea, Kim Jong-UN, has died from a botched heart surgery. Dude, hold on.
Allegedly.
He's only a year older than you.
Yeah.
He's 39.
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, let's just say he's
I'm drinking 6 things of 40 ounces of water a day. I'm freaking pumped, Zach.
So now he is unhealthy. He's a bigger guy. He has had heart issues, I believe, for his entire life. Went in for a heart surgery. This is probably why you don't do surgery in North Korea, even if you are the leader there. And apparently botched it. And he is in a vegetative state. He is no longer with us. He's dead. You know, we're not sure. We can't 100% confirm, but apparently Chinese and Japanese news outlets are reporting in the fact that he is dead.
And then apparently there's some unknown insider that literally went on some North Korean or social media outlet and said he's dead.
Now, see, this is what I like to hear, ladies and gentlemen. He's dead. Reported here first, not TMZ, not you fuckers.
So before the debate begins, I'm going to teach Zach, who's actually a very good debater. I'm going to teach him how to debate the point because he and I actually don't have a disagreement about this. I said to I almost called you Jack. I'm sorry about that. I said to Zach that experts are saying this could destabilize the region. Zach immediately went on a tear. The pictures that we have of ourselves, these aren't imaginations. That's from an actual shot from a conversation at a Starbucks that we got escorted out.
That's actually the second Starbucks we got escorted out of.
So here's the thing, right? Some experts are reporting that this could somehow destabilize that region. So what they're saying is, and when they say destabilize, Zach, let me get it out what the experts are saying.
I don't care about the experts, Steve.
let me get it out what they were saying. The way that this could potentially go is that with that vacuum and no clear path of success to the throne or the highest point of office there could be some infighting, some power struggle over the military. There could be a few dissenting views and possibly a civil war that could affect neighboring countries, right? So then that pulls China into it, that pulls South Korea into it, and then war could potentially destabilize everything. Other people feel as if, though, his sister's immediately going to step into the pocket. And then, just interestingly, this was released today, but if you're from that part of the world, you probably already knew this. He has an uncle, apparently, who's been banished for the past 30 years, who just got invited back to the country prior to this entire thing.
He also has a brother that I believe is banished, or they might have murdered him. I actually don't remember.
Why is this relevant to America? It really is only relevant to us because we need to know, as me and Zach tell you people every week, know who has their finger on the button. You heard it here from Talking with the Dad first. We just want to know who's got their finger on the button. Zach doesn't even believe that they have nukes.
I don't believe they have nukes. I don't believe they have nukes. And if they did, I don't believe they have intercontinental ballistic missiles. I don't think that they could hit us with a nuke. They claim that they have, but these are also the people who at one point claimed that they had stealth bombers and released photos of their stealth bomber that were immediately debunked being cardboard and not even being able to fit a human inside of. So these are people who are just all about propaganda and making themselves look good. They take that model directly from China.
Listen, so I'm the guy, if I'm in Starbucks and if there are 8 jabronis in there and 8 of them say they could kill a person with, a touch of their finger, at least one of those dudes has got to be telling the truth, right? So I look at every situation like this, possibly, maybe they do have a nuke that will eventually make its way over there. But that's not our immediate concern right now, right? That's not America's concern. Before everyone starts applauding to this guy's death, just remember, there might have been something backroom going on where we were dealing with a devil that we knew, and we were comfortable with this devil. Maybe you should go look up some of his sister's dealings in the government, and then be prepared to be terrified. Because by all accounts, she's actually, what's a good way to put this, Zach? I want to say politically correct. Yes. Like, by all accounts, she could be the villain that had her hand in the puppet's back. That's, I don't have anything to...
So, all right, let's go back to the original point here. I don't think it's going to destabilize the region. That was actually the biggest point of contention. I don't care about the
Experts
fucking
say.
experts say. Experts also thought that, at one point you could cut your wrists and bleed out infections. Okay,
No,
people
those
are
were
wrong.
Those were European. Experts.
No, that's how George Washington died. Our first president, by the way.
Was it from bloodletting?
Yes, it was from bloodletting. He got an infection from bloodletting and passed away
How
from it.
impressed are you that I know exactly what you're talking about?
No, you know history. We've discussed this before.
All right,
Our biggest point of contention is, will it destabilize
Not
the
ours.
nation? Yes. Or will it destabilize the region? Right. I think, yes. Will that nation be stabilized? Sure. He's only been there for a decade, right? Ish.
Right.
So they've already gone through this one other time very recently. Now,
Right.
I don't think it'll destabilize the region. I don't think that part of Russia that it's right next to is going to have any issues. I don't think Mongolia or China or Japan or South Korea. Well, we'll exclude South Korea from this because they're always like on edge with them. But
Yeah.
I don't think any other surrounding countries are really going to be affected by this.
So, hear me out on this, right? According to
That's what I'm here
listen,
for. I'm here to listen for it. I'm here to listen to you.
You're not here to listen. In fact, I can tell when you've stopped listening most times when I'm talking. I just start saying stuff to see if you're still in there. I'm coming over to your house now. Oh, hey, you're back, buddy. Listen, this is going to be interesting for many, many reasons, right? But it is weird that one person hasn't jumped over on this bone, and he's actually downplayed it, which is our great leader, Donald Trump.
He does that though. He downplays everything.
Yeah.
He downplays everything to make it seem like he has better control in a situation, and then when everything else comes out, he like doubles down on it.
Actually, he doesn't even double down on it. He just pulls it straight. I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, no, you said this.
He does that too. I don't want to speak of that, but yeah,
that is my favorite type of debate style right there. It's like, what are you talking about? I didn't say that. You got records of me saying that? Yeah, we got a whole footage of you saying
Yeah, exactly. He's been stuck in that a million times. But he also, I believe today, said that that Kim Jong-Un is gravely ill. After saying yesterday that I confirmed and know that he is fine.
So we don't know what this whole thing is going to shake out to, ladies and gentlemen. Like Zach has pointed out before, experts have been wrong. They were wrong on one specific day that impacted America greatly, and they've been wrong multiple times since then regarding our own public safety. But we're not going to go down that rabbit hole because we don't like that type of smoke here. I enjoy and pay my taxes and love this country, and I don't want to end up in a little jail somewhere underneath Cuba. So with that said, if the man's dead,
sounds fun,
right? Doesn't it? Like little jail underneath Cuba, just pitching me under there, like, hey, like this is torture,
I learned salsa last week.
I mean, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen to his movie collection? This guy enjoyed 80s American movies. Him and his dad. Dennis Rodman went over there as an unofficial ambassador. We're talking. This is a big loss for us, man. Like,
no, it really isn't. Right? We don't benefit anything from North Korea doing anything at all. Right? So for it to be a big loss, there would have had to have been an economic or supply chain impact.
Yeah, we don't have any time. We don't have any ties in them. But what I'm saying to you is, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have the greatest movie ever made in American cinema. Do you know what that is, Zach? You know what that movie is?
Oh my God! Is it The Dictator or something?
No, that's a horrible movie. That's on that list. I'm talking about the South Park film. Just remember the first time you watched the South Park film. If it wasn't for North Korea, could you imagine that being another dictator and not his dad in that movie?
Yeah, that's amazing. That's fair.
They've given us so much, man. Waking up every morning, seeing reports of a missile that landed somewhere that can almost hit us. I'm gonna miss him if he's dead.
No, I honestly, I don't care whatsoever what happens to that nation. We don't have any control there. We don't have any.
What about the people?
I'm not even sure that they're real, to be honest. It's an entire nation of propaganda. There are people there in labor camps that, yeah, of course, I'd like for those people to be free, right? Because that's the fucking American way. But like, no one seems, for whatever reason, to want to step in and actually make that happen. I don't think it would be that hard. The biggest fear, obviously, is the 200,000 artillery pieces pointed at South Korea, right? That's the fear.
Yes.
But honestly,
don't they seem like a prime country to use the EMP on? Like, if we had that type of tech on a level that can impact a country, it just seems like the place. Like,
you just said if we have that technology, we have that technology.
Remember, we talked to those people they called last week.
Oh, right. Well, I'm gonna have to take the cyanide pill now.
If from now on, moving forward,
allegedly,
doesn't it seem like the type of place you drop that immediately? But then I start thinking about it. They don't
where
have,
South Korea?
No, North Korea.
They don't have technology. They barely have electricity.
Yeah, they don't have the type of infrastructure that's going to impact.
Right. Yeah. So really, the way to cut off North Korea is you cut off their supply chain, right? Because they only get food from outside sources and little food at that. Anyway. Honestly, don't care what happens. Over there. I feel like
we'll take a vacation over there. We get a McDonald's over there. We're going over there having a good time.
Sounds good to me, ladies and gentlemen. Heard it here first. Talking with the Dad. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord. There's a Discord channel down below now. We got everything. Got more stuff coming down the pipe soon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.